Hey, funnel amplifiers! Thanks for tuning in today. This episode is for any CEO or chief revenue officer who wants to leverage social media to increase revenue. Hey, let's discuss how does social expansion boost your bottom line and explore a few ways in which expanding your social footprint can contribute to business growth. It's all coming up next. You are listening to the FunnelAmplified podcast, where we talk about your growth intensification through social expansion, content amplification, brand magnification, lead generation, conversion optimization, and pipeline acceleration. If you enjoy the show, please write and post your podcast review today. Now let's talk about growing your business. All right, welcome everybody. So let's start from the beginning. Your C role requires you to prioritize these three things: revenue, relationships, and results. As a CEO myself, I can relate to the demands of your daily life, from driving revenue to building my company's brand and raising money. I roll up my sleeves and I do what you do every day, which is working hard to improve the bottom line. I really get it. I can think of at least 8 things you have on your mind right now as I'm doing this podcast in our bright studio here at Prototype Prime and Peachtree Corners startup community. You're thinking about these 8 priorities. Profitability. You are accountable for revenue generation. Growth, you are responsible for ARR and accurate forecasting. Expansion, you are charged with national and global expansion. And brand, you're liable for positive and strong brand reputation. Your market share, because you are predicted to increase the share of voice. Investors, you're expected to attract and appeal to your investors. Churn, you're required to reduce churn and increase customer loyalty. And of course, ROI, you are obligated to deliver return on investment. Am I right? I only know what's on your plate because that's on my plate too. Profitability is always the number one priority. You and I have to generate revenue to pay for overhead, retain workforce, and simply stay in business. Growth is an important priority because if we don't grow in today's competitive and global business environment, it means we decline. Expansion is a top of mind priority because entering new geographical markets and industry verticals promotes growth and mitigates the risk of decline. Brand is the foundation we build upon. It's what the market knows about our businesses. It's the trust they have in our companies. It's what wins their dollars. Brand is your reputation. Brand awareness is the key to your revenue growth. Market share is a priority because your rivals are out there and the competition never sleeps. To grow your market share today, your share of voice in the community is critical. The larger your share of voice, the greater your brand awareness, and the more opportunities to grow revenue you create. Investors are your priority because you want to appeal to them and persuade them that you have what it takes to deliver return on their investment. They expect a solid brand. They expect a good team. They expect an innovative product. They expect you to make things happen, and you must prove to them that you can. Proving it is always a priority in order to attract sustainable funding. Churn is a huge priority because it's cheaper and easier to keep the customers you already have happy than attracting new customers and working on making them happy. Those precious customers you have already voted for you with their dollars at least once, so you have relational bank accounts with them, and you must keep it in the positive and not let them overdraft. ROI is what all your stakeholders want you to deliver. You must show the return you deliver on investments you receive. The higher the ROI, the better your opportunities. What is the importance of social media for revenue growth? Imagine if there was one thing you could focus upon to help take care of all 8 priorities I've just discussed. Social media is that one thing. Social expansion is the key to taking your business to the next level, growing its revenue, and turning customers into brand advocates. Expanding your digital footprint can help establish your brand online, win larger market share, reduce churn, promote growth, increase profitability, and attract investors. Social media is a tool in every sophisticated CEO's toolbox. What kind of tool? Well, let's talk about it. Hey, Funnel Amplifiers, thanks for listening today. Did you know that our software enables you to easily build a social expansion program? As you give brand-approved content to your employees for sharing on their social media channels, their connections discover and follow your brand. That's how your social footprint expands and new revenue opportunities begin. Reach out to me today. It's Brandon@FunnelAmplified.com, and let's talk about growing your business. Let's discuss social media as a thought leadership tool. Revenue is all about relationships, and relationships are all about content sharing and establishing your sales reps as subject matter experts. Social media is a great vehicle for that. Let me just share a simple story with you. Gary started a new sales role right before he left for his honeymoon. He onboarded with the company and its FunnelAmplified platform. Prior to this, he had never posted anything on LinkedIn. He only used it as a traditional sales rep for hunting and gathering leads and prospecting. With FunnelAmplified, he received posts on his mobile phone from his new company. He published to LinkedIn the content that was provided to him with just a few clicks. When he returned from his honeymoon, he had over 25 in-mails in his LinkedIn inbox asking about his new role, his new company, and, hey, how did you become such a social media rock star from his friends? Arming your sales team with quality content that's brand approved and tailored to their prospects is guaranteed to position them as a subject matter expert and help start conversations that lead to new revenue opportunities and business growth. Let's now talk about social media as a prospecting tool. On social media, business people share everything about their needs. Getting involved in those conversations allows your sales reps to be at the point of decision when the prospect becomes ready to purchase. It's a great prospecting tool, and your sales team can easily track what's called a buyer intent with relevant hashtags on every social channel. Prospects are out there right now. All your sales team needs to do is meet them where they already are and give them what they want, helpful content. Let's also chat about social media as a lead generation tool. Social media is all about building a community of engaged people who start by getting to know, like, and trust your brand, and eventually turn into leads and revenue opportunities. Also, it's twofold. Once those leads turn into customers, social media is where they can advocate for your brand, attracting new leads into your pipeline. Finally, let's explore social media as a pipeline acceleration tool. The best way to propel your prospects through the pipeline to the stage of closed won revenue is to build personal relationships fast. Social media empowers sales reps to do just that. Salespeople can identify decision makers in the decision-making unit, engage with them on social media, add value with helpful content, and reduce sales cycle while increasing the deal size. It's all about relationships and engagement. These are all the reasons why social media is so critical to your revenue growth. Let me prove it to you with some thought-provoking industry statistics. I'm sure you've noticed that social media marketing quickly transformed into a new phenomena of the modern sales force called social selling. According to LinkedIn Sales Solutions, social selling is about leveraging social networks to find the right prospects, build trusted relationships, and achieve sales goals. Think about every person on your sales team. How many social connections do they have? And on how many platforms are they maintaining relationships? According to a report from Global Web Index, the average person has 7.6 active social media accounts. Which accounts are those? Glad you asked. I was also very curious because knowing the answer can help you focus your company's social selling efforts effectively. The latest survey from the Pew Research Center shows that 73% of U.S. adults use YouTube, 68% use Facebook, 35% Instagram, 29% Pinterest, 27% use Snapchat, 25% on LinkedIn, and 24% use Twitter. The main thing for you to know is that 80% of B2B leads come through LinkedIn. Social selling leaders create 45% more opportunities than their peers. Of the social sellers, 78% outsell peers who don't use social media. And social selling practitioners are 40% more likely to hit revenue goals. So let's quickly summarize what we've talked about. Today, social expansion is valuable to revenue generation. Growing your brand's social footprint and empowering your sales force to engage on social media can literally skyrocket your revenue if it's done strategically and consistently. FunnelAmplified is a sales enablement software that enables you to easily build a social selling program for your team. As you give brand-approved content to your sales reps for sharing on their social media, their social connections discover and follow your brand and trust them as thought leaders. That's how your social footprint expands and revenues grow. Hey, thanks for staying tuned this whole time. I want to reward your efforts by giving you a gift. There's a book on the topic of social expansion and its impact on your revenue. It's called Web of Influence, and I'm the author. You can download it for free right now on FunnelAmplified.com/3. That's the number 3. FunnelAmplified.com/3. Hey, thanks so much for listening today, and I'll see you next week. Hey, Funnel Amplifiers, thanks for listening. Did you know that we post new videos every day on our YouTube channel? Go to FunnelAmplified.com/YouTube and subscribe so you won't miss out on our new content. Again, it's FunnelAmplified.com/YouTube. Subscribe now, and thanks again.